Fellas, alright, I've had the best part of this Eldon, which is a bourbon oak aged imperial stout, 8%, and I'm feeling a little bit eased up, and I thought, why not, well, I've got the camera out because we've been doing a brew day, why not run through a few viewer questions and comments. So let's start. This is from the video Crash Chilling, fly at my nose, Crash Chilling the Shy PA. So first off, Ian Carroll, he said, cracking video buddy, can't wait to see the Shy PA ready for tastings. Yeah, I can't, man, I keep delving into it, and really I shouldn't, but every day it's tasting damn good. Three's a Crowd Brewing, nice review Tom, I'll have to get my hands on one of those I think. Why don't you rack it into a keg to crash chill to save the vacuum problem? Cheers. There's a good reason why I wouldn't do that, or why I don't do that, and that is because when you crash chill, you are dropping all the sediment out into the bottom of the fermenter, so that when you rack it into the keg, you're racking nice clean beer into your keg. So if you racked it into your keg and crash chilled it in the keg, you would get all that trub collecting in the bottom of your keg, which you don't want. You want to keep it behind, take away the fresh stuff. Not on Sunday's Brewing commented. He said, cheers man, love the language difference. Bang the keg. Has a whole different meaning on this side of the Atlantic. Haha. The beer sounds awesome, and I'm pumped to see what the outcome of the Shy PA is going to be. To say, yeah man, I tell you, it's good. It's good. A bit more of that silly juice. Ken Fuller, he's left a comment. He's pretty much touching on what I was saying in that video about crash chilling and the liquid condensing and causing a vacuum. So he's put ho Tom. I guess he's saying hi Tom. Concerning the vacuum problem, recently I lost a whole 5-gallon batch because 1 litre of bleach water. What was that? Hi Tom. Concerning the vacuum problem, recently I lost a whole 5-gallon batch because 1 litre of bleach water ended up in my brew. Bollocks! Since then I've been using the Sterilock, although this doesn't stop the O2 suckback. So I'm not sure yet if oxidisation will be a problem. All the best. I laugh only while reading that because I cocked up the first time. Yeah, that's exactly it then. That's exactly why. If you don't remove your blow-off tube, so if you've got it in Star San, or you've got it in just plain water, or you've got it in a bleach solution or a cleaning solution or something like that, and you start crash chilling her, it's going to suck whatever's in the blow-off container back into the beer. So whenever you're crash chilling, if you use a blow-off or a S-bend bubbler, you want to remove it and get a nice tight seal on there. If you can get a bung that fits into your carboy, or even a spare lid with no hole cut out for your airlock, click that on and crash chill it. I just use cling film wrapped on tight with an elastic band, and it creates a nice enough seal so that it doesn't let air in when you're crash chilling it. And the Sterilock, well, you know what I feel about the Sterilock. It has its place, but really it's not worth getting. Really, they've tried to reinvent the wheel with the Sterilock and it's just not worked. Best beer video said, cold for you, snap warmth here, cheers. I don't know how to respond to that, but thank you very much for the comment. Norfolk Hillbilly, he says, got a vacuum problem in my fermentation vessels, drawing air back in with the temp drop. It's an issue, yeah. And Chris, good old Froggy Chris, the brains behind the operation at Idle Valley Brewing, some would say, and the brawn. He left a comment which is sort of touches on how I feel about things, and I'll explain why. He says, cracking review on the Saison. I tried it last year and it was very nice, I thought. Glad you seem to have got the flavours I found. Also, a sort of sherbet aspect to it too. Good luck with the Shy PA crashing, dude. Yes, now listen, bud. I hope you've looked after my IPA over at Ardor Valley Brewing. I'm sure you have. But the reason why that one sits close to me as a comment is that when reviewing a beer, it's nice to know that if you can pick out a flavour and someone else says, I picked out this, this and this, and you picked it out, it's nice to know that that happened, because you are learning how to pick flavours out and you're not just making it up, and it sort of validates what you're doing. Slinkers111 IR UFOs Canada, and he said, you don't use secondary fermenters at all. How come? Well, I don't see the need for it. I was told by our good friend Harry that he says I don't use secondary fermenters. I just dry up into primary. And on asking him why, he said, well, you are limiting the chances of an infection from racking into secondary. You're limiting the chances of oxidisation, racking them into secondary. So you've only got to rack it once, and that's into a keg. So that's what I've done from that moment on, and it's worked out a treat. So once fermentation is complete, and you've still got it in primary, just crack the top and chuck your dry upping hops in there. Chuck your dry upping hops in there, and then crash chiller in there if you want to, and then rack her into a keg. So that's why I don't use secondary anymore, because of that bit of information I was given. Anyway, guys, that's just a few questions that got asked. I thought, while I'm pissed, getting there, I'll set the camera up while it's already here, set it recording, and blow through them. So if you've got a question you want answering, if you leave it, chances are I'll probably find it and do another video like this, like I did in the past. I'm going to finish that and go. So don't forget to thumb up the video because you don't want to do. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little red button underneath this to subscribe. Click on your website. Next. Share the video with everybody else. For all to see. Until next time, I'm out of here.